Hello all, my name is Elise, and I'm the Water Education Vista with Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. Today, we're going to take a look at an extremely important property of water, surface tension. So we're going to do a comparative study, and first what you'll need are some pennies. So here I have some old pennies and some new pennies to compare, and I also have a few different liquids for us to choose from. In this study today, we're going to compare fresh water to oil. But if you're doing this at home, you can also look to compare some different types of oil. You can also use vinegar, and you can even use soapy water or compare salt water to fresh water. In addition to the liquids, you'll also need a pipette, or you can use an eyedropper or an oral syringe. Today, we'll be using an oral syringe in order to measure the amount of water that we're using, along with our container of fresh water. And we also have our oil here, and we'll be using an eyedropper. Today, I'll be using a digital microscope in order for us to take a closer look at our experiment. If you're doing this experiment at home, you can also use a hand lens in order to get a better look. Now we're going to get started with our droplets. So first, I'm going to start with our penny, and then I'm going to follow it up by adding our oil to the second penny. So as you see here, on the right, I have the penny that already has a good amount of water on it. On the left, I have our penny that has some oil on it as well. We're going to go ahead and zoom in and take a closer look at this penny on the right. Now, what's your prediction? Do you think that our penny with water droplets on the right is going to be able to hold more or less liquid than our penny on the left with our oil? If you're following along at home, you can keep a tally of the amount of drops that each penny is able to hold. Now, why do we think that our penny with water on it seems to be taking on a different shape than our penny with oil on it? This is going to be due to surface tension. Water's strong surface tension is caused by the attraction of water molecules to each other. The water molecules beneath the surface are going to be pulled in all directions by this attraction, while the molecules at the surface are going to be pulled together and inwards. This creates a tighter arrangement of molecules at the surface than beneath the surface. And this is actually what causes the round shape of a droplet of water. Now, can you think of any place in nature that we might observe this same property of surface tension? If you've ever seen animals such as water striders, they are a great example of an organism that is specially adapted to take advantage of surface tension. Their narrow pointed ends of their legs actually are not going to be penetrating the surface. When we take a closer look, you can see the evidence of surface tension where the water strider's legs are denting or almost looking like they're bending the surface of water, but they're not breaking through that surface tension. If you're practicing this experiment at home, if you have safety goggles, make sure you have those on and ready to go. And if you're out walking around and you notice a water strider, take a closer look. See if you can see any evidence of surface tension. Thanks so much for listening, and check out tpwd.texas.gov for more educational resources. Thanks again, and have a great day.